Alright, what is up everybody, and today we're going to be watching Fleekazoid once again. Here's the thing about this one that I'm actually very interested about, and that is just his opinion on Assassin's Creed. I actually got it for free. I actually very recently built a brand new computer, and on Newegg they were like, hey, here's Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'll be real with y'all, I wasn't even really all that interested in it in the first place, but hey, I got it for free, and then I played it a little bit, and my opinion of the game was that it was boring it was pretty boring. And the combat was like okay. Like I played or my experience of it was I played the harder difficulty, and my whole experience just boiled down to holding down left click. And I'm not even kidding. That was like my experience. And you know, it is what it is. It's just a boring game, very average boring. But a lot of people hate this game. There's a lot of talk about it, and I just don't care for the game as a game. I know that a lot of people get involved with like the politics side of things, but that's whatever. But beside the point, our boy Fleekazoid has made a video on it 21 hours ago. This will come out probably tomorrow, so it'll probably be about a day or two since his video. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Shadows is so freaking retardedly awful. Oh my god, what a fucking title. Okay, all right, let's jump right in.
Yo, what's up, player? Sorry, I was just practicing my Japanese. Pimps, we did it. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
2 million players, not units, because who the fuck knows how much they sold, but players. Here's the thing, by the way, I got this game for free. I count as a player. Like, when you say players, it doesn't really mean anything. Now, if you're talking about units, if you sold 2 million units, damn, pretty good.
A hit. Our stock is zooming, so it's actually
no, it is not.
in the flea fall. Tell them we got another million players. Hell, make it 2 million more players. Fuck them, they can't prove anything.
Yeah, 100 million players.
Because that's
go to the
what
moon.
I do. Go get yourself a snail, Pierre. You earned it. You could also have a negative $2,000 raise. Eat shit and die. Hi, we're fleeking over the little guy, and our consultant division was hired a few years ago to help Ubisoft make Assassin's Creed
there you
Shadows
go.
the smash hit it is.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, whenever it turned red, that's all you have to do.
A few years ago to help Ubisoft make Assassin's Creed.
So, like, when you see that, you don't even have to dodge or do anything perfect. You could literally do is just back up. Literally, that's what I did. I just walk backwards, and they can't even do anything. And they just walk back forward, start hitting them again.
Shadows, the smash hit it is today. In fact, you're fired. The game was too successful. We can't afford you anymore. Which actually leads me to my next point. A disturbing amount of you seem to think that this major success will allow.
Dude, this is so sad.
Hold on. A disturbing amount of you seem to think that this major.
Yeah, Assassin. I love how it's a question mark too. They don't even have a picture for it. 64,000 all-time peak, bro. That is pretty bad, honestly. That is pretty awful. Considering Schedule 1. Actually, speaking of which, let me just go look it up. Steam charts. Steam. I don't know why I'm being all retarded. So Steam charts. Yeah, 64. I love how it's still a question mark. That is crazy. Anyway, and then we're gonna do Schedule 1 Steam charts. Remember, this is made by one dude. They just ain't built the same, bro. They aren't the same. 412,000. You know what's sad? I would be playing the shit out of this game. I spent all my money on my computer though. Ran out of disk space. Be back soon. Oh wait, this is X. Okay, it's always popped up. I never read these. Yeah, 412,000 freaking all-time peak. 404,000 people still playing. This game is fucking healthy. Like, there is an eventual it's got even way more players. There is an eventuality where it will like drop off, and then it will like, you know, it'll catch like your average audience or what the numbers are going to be, because a lot of people drop off over time. But man, this game was an insane success. And then you look at this, bro. Oh man, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I got that shit for free, and I'd rather pay for Schedule 1, honestly.
Success will allow the 19,000 people working here to keep their jobs, and unfortunately that's just not true. Notice how that number doesn't say number 1 in day 1 earnings? Well, that means we'll be laying off at least a couple thousand Frenchmen, and we'll be replacing them with several more sweatshops. And just as a little side note on all that sweatshop business, we are deeply disturbed that word got out about that. Why the hell do you think we hired them? Because they tuck them in at 5 o'clock and have an office wine cooler? We already tried that, and look at how that worked out for us. We got Frenchies he's starting a revolution every other goddamn day. You know what the nice thing is about sweatshops? They don't pay them enough to buy picket signs. Allegedly, from what I hear, people say this, I don't know. Listen, I'm in the middle with you. Thanks to the success of the game, Piendang is gonna get a 2-cent raise on the next one. Of course, that's gonna be monthly.
Literally, that's all. Bro, I can't stress enough how easy the combat of this game is. Like, I selected the harder difficulty. I've actually been playing a little bit of Cyberpunk right now, and I selected like a harder difficulty. I've been struggling a little bit, you know. I'm not like the best player in the world, but man, this game, literally, this is all you have to do. You're crawling on the floor, just backing up, and they still miss. Do you want that? I wasn't even joking. When it literally turns red, all you have to do is just back up. You don't even have to dodge, do nothing. You just back up.
The rest of that profit goes
Look
to
at this. What a mess.
I have 3 ex-wives to feed. Speaking of which, you're also fired. My marriage was too successful. I'm getting a divorce. You're
My marriage was too successful. I'm getting a divorce. This is why we love Fleekazoid.
Salary's gonna help me recoup my losses. Now flashing back
Not
to
the
my
money.
years when I was working on the game, my role as chief consultant of dumb fuckery was problem solving. The first problem I noticed, too many French people, so I said hit the snail trail, Pepe's. Next order of business, we're making this one another RPG. Nothing says Assassin's Creed like walking into a base, everyone's within level range, but then you get to the target and he can one-shot you with a rock. This is fun, as long as you don't know what that word means or what it feels like. Now, on the point of hating our customers, in the Steam review of every Ubisoft game, people are always complaining about how we're forcing a second launcher on them, which is why we're gonna force a third launcher on them. Fuck them.
Dude, I hate that shit. Like, there's actually just some games when it forces you into a completely different launcher. I hate it. I hate it so much. Especially like when Steam is already a perfect like launcher, perfect software. You hit play and it's like, you have to download our other specific launcher. Then you have to go through that mess and then you have to create a whole nother account. Oh man, this shit's so annoying, bro.
But it's only gonna be a launcher for all the shitty Assassin's Creed
Yeah, a third launcher. There you go.
games. I want to make a clear line in the sand so that new
Wasn't didn't people like Valhalla or was it Odyssey? I don't know. I haven't played them.
launcher for all the
I stopped playing after like the third one. The third game. I don't remember what it's called.
shitty Assassin's Creed games. I want to make a clear line in the sand so that new players don't wander off to a better game that we haven't monetized out the ass. Didn't the Black Flag have sold the bucks? That's a great question, Pierre. I hope asking it was worth your life. Note to self, make the guy's ass bigger than Nawe's. Reminder, we are a forward-thinking company. Second reminder, settle that lawsuit for that time when we were a little too forward in our thinking. Hang on, I'm getting cold. Why would you make the dude protagonist also Japanese? We already have a Japanese. Listen, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Everyone's talking about how they love brotherhood, right? Well, why don't you put a brother in the hood? It'll be like Twins with Danny D. The fans are gonna love it. They did not. And whenever
Oh my fucking god. I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, you put a brother in the good god. And here's the thing, even though that's a controversy for me personally, I couldn't give like a single shit. I just wanted a fun game, a fun Assassin's Creed. And what we got was something that was so brain dead easy that it's just kind of sad. And it's fucking boring. Like, I have no interest in the story. Like, the story that I've experienced so far, I was just like, ugh, it's just an who cares? It's not interesting at all.
he fights, I want you to play.
You know, the one thing I will compliment this game though, I actually don't mind the music. I think the music is pretty good. Up until the final fight, like I've heard that music and I'm like, man, this is not good. I don't like that. It just makes no sense for like the final fight, the final boss. But like there's some music in here. I'm like, yeah, I actually enjoy it. But man, yeah, the rest of the game is pretty
Blast the loudest rap music you got, but not in a racist way. We here at Ubisoft are not racist, so in the least racist way you can. Whenever Yasuke shows up on screen, I want you to be blasting that trap music as loud as you can. And I'm not talking yay, I'm talking straight up SoundCloud trap beats with a harp mixed in. I want this shit to sound like Lil Ricefield is just off camera with an Ensoniq ASR. And in the cutscenes, when
I didn't think of it that way too, personally. Like what I said, I didn't mind the music. I thought the music was okay, but like I didn't actually think of that either. I guess I just couldn't give half a shit.
everything should be all quiet and dramatic, I want you to play the weirdest shit you got. did that doesn't fit the setting, the scene, or anything. It's perfect. God, these juices are just flowing today. You go fire somebody. You go make something shinier. You go add 1 million players. God, I'm a genius. Now let's talk about the gameplay. We're gonna do a brand new take on the new.
Oh my god. Yeah, after all that, now you're finally gonna get to the gameplay. And I like how the controversy of this game was more interesting than playing the game. Like, you hop in the game and it's just like painfully boring.
System where we return to form by changing nothing. Can we all agree on this?
Hell yeah.
Alright, nice, but we need
Holy fucking shit, dude. This is why we love Fleekazoid here.
to make these two characters feel distinct but equal, not in a racist way, which is why no-ass Nawe will be great at everything except combat, and Yasuke will be a little bitch that can't even climb a rock. Unless you don't want him to climb a rock, then he'll be able to climb a fucking rock. I want this man to be like our expert plus difficulty, kind of like that fractured but whole difficulty system. Right around that 15-hour mark where you're getting bored of the repetitive gameplay loop, I want to cure that boredom by giving you even less gameplay options. You want a new mechanic? Pull out your credit card. Don't have the money? Find a country with...
That is true. I for a second there, I forgot about it. This is quite the paid single player game. Like, isn't it in the freaking game? You can pay for fucking map markers. And resources. Fucking map markers and resources. Wow. Ubisoft, you really are fucking trash. Fucking stupid.
Flexible labor laws, start a sweatshop, and all
Hell
give you
yeah.
some money. Also, that Spartan kick's been
The only thing I support is the sweatshop, I guess. Did Ubisoft really start sweatshops? I don't know.
our crutch for the last 3 games, and it's getting old. That being said,
Well, they probably
we haven't had
treat
a
their
new
employees
idea
like
come out
it.
of this company in
Actually, they don't have employees anymore.
10
They're
years,
firing
and I
everybody.
wouldn't want to break the streak. So just make the kick send these rice farmers into the stars. Listen, I got a tea time at 6. We really gotta... Let's just stop developing the combat halfway, alright? But Saul, this is a return to form since we have all these mechanics. You're not even speaking American anymore.
I fucking hate that term now so fucking much. I hear it so much now. It's a return to form. A return to what? A return to form would be making good games. What you putting out is shit. That's not a return to form. The fuck you guys on about? Oh yeah, return to form. I can't wait to pay for my map markers and resources, real money, instead of earning them in the game. Return to form.
Listen, we don't have to worry about putting in the other half of the gameplay because
Oh yeah, with pay to win aspects. Don't worry, return to form.
Reigns. Besides, people don't want flow. They don't want a unique identity. They want something that feels like nothing. And I don't mean unique. I want to remind them of that empty void where their soul used to be, so they fill that void with cash shop items instead of combat. The old Power Fantasy combat made them feel big and strong. Sarah, look at me. I want them to feel small. And forget flow. Make it all stuttery. I want it stuttery as hell. I've got a nephew with a stutter. He can't say yes with...
Oh my fucking god. I don't know if any of you guys experienced this. Speaking of stuttering, when I hopped in the game, like the actual gameplay, it was running perfect. But every cutscene that I went to, it felt like the frames dropped to like 15, and then like it goes back to like normal, and it's dropping frames and stuff. But then you get to the gameplay and it's like perfect. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense to me. Like, I don't think I should be struggling. Like, I got like literally brand new parts in here. I'm rocking fucking 32 gigabytes RAM, fucking brand new CPU, baby, brand new GPU, freaking high-end motherboard. I'm rocking some good shit, and the fucking cutscenes are like dropping frames, like, but the gameplay is running perfect. Explain that to me. That shit's crazy. I've never experienced that before. Usually it's like the cutscenes are fine and then you jump into the gameplay and then now you're lagging and then whatever. This game had frame issues for me. Weird. I've been playing Cyberpunk. Like what I said, the cutscenes in that, beautiful, running great. The game, I'm finally get to admire Cyberpunk. Like, that game is absolutely beautiful. I'm enjoying it. But man, this game, I had some like frame issues. I don't know.
Without making it
Weird.
a 10-syllable word. Use that as your inspiration. I'll send you a tape later. Speaking of no flow, let's talk about that stealth right now. I want that assassination button to only work half the time. Half the time I want the prompt to
half the
assassinate in Assassin's Creed to either not assassinate or not show up at all. I want half the encounters to play out like this. Did I just catch you trying to assassinate shit? I want them to stand around with their dicks in their hands waiting to assassinate.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I didn't even like personally bother with the assassinations, honestly. I just run in there, start hitting shit.
assassinate in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, in an Assassin's Creed game. The assassinations were just so meh that I'd rather just run in there and hit shit. In an Assassin's Creed game, where the whole point is assassinations. Yeah, we've hit that point.
You can assassinate
when Daddy Ubisoft says you can.
Well, so we at least add all these mechanics back from the original games. No, you don't understand. We let them lay down. They don't get anything else. Don't overthink this, guys. These people will buy anything. In 15 years, we'll be selling
Apparently
a JPEG
not.
called Assassin's Creed. Fuck you, give me your money, and these people would still pay us $90 for it. Reminder, the poor core is feeling stiffer than our executives when they get near the secretaries. Add more flips to distract. Next thing, some guy came up to me the other day and told me we should make a great 12-hour game instead of 80 hours.
Oh my god, so dumb. Like, you're running in circles. You know what? You know a game I got punished for doing that in? Where I'm like just running around the enemies? Elden Ring. I got punished hardcore for that shit. Oh man. Just watching this makes me want to play Elden Ring. That game is so fucking good. Like, oh man. And it's so rewarding too. This game, you don't feel rewarded for anything.
Hours of pondering the rope, so I shot him. But don't worry, I shot him in the game, so it only did 10% of his health. Our games aren't meant to be enjoyed, they're meant to be endured. What are we gonna do, make a memorable short campaign, sell 5 million copies in the first month, and immediately get a sequel like some fucking chode? No! I want to lock all your abilities behind 50 fetch quests, and when you go to do that meditation
Dude, this meditation shit was so bad. I think this is what did it in for me. I hated this so much. I'm like, you know, do I like, while I was doing it, I was literally thinking, like, do I really want to do this for the most boring game ever? Do I really want to sit here and do the fucking, oh, let me meditate real fucking quick so that I could get back to my average combat and my boring story? I was just weighing it. I'm like, I'm good. I kind of left the game.
quest as a break from all the fetch quests. I want it to trigger a flashback to that one time where you did a fetch quest. Eat a dick. No, not literally, Yasuke. Don't.
Oh my god, dude, the amount of memes this has caused, bro. What is up with his face? Like, throughout the entire game he looked normal, like he looked like a fine character, and then just for some reason they decided to deliver this during like this cutscene. If anybody of you know what I'm talking about, this face, the controversial cutscene, this is what they deliver.
Look at me like that. Stop that. I want to beat the fans down with monotony until they buy the Yasuke farting Fent Clouds bundle out of some confused idea that that'll bring them joy. Think about it like this. For just $20, you could help me furnish my yacht with high-end Dutch prostitutes. Every day that no one buys a microtransaction, one of our executive goes without a line of coke up his nose. Will you be our snow angel? Then just punch in your credit card and buy any one of these bundles. Speaking of people that need help,
hold on. I don't know if I saw these.
Just punch in your credit card and buy any
dual packs. I can't. I don't know. I can't pronounce these, but I'll try and probably say something offensive. Gasha Dakuro, Kane, and Hatao. And you got Mon. This is a single player game. It's not multiplayer. It's not like you're hopping in Call of Duty and it's like, oh, here's our fucking Hatao pack. This is a single player game, guys, that you paid money for. I didn't. I got that shit for free. I still don't want to play it. You paid what? How much was this game? 70. Oh wait, now because of Nintendo, shit like this is going to be $80. 80, 90, possibly 100, who knows? They opened up the floodgates, so guess we'll see what happens. $70 so that you could also spend, usually how these things go, like 2,300, like that's probably 23 bucks, like $1 per 100 points, so it's like $23, $23, and then probably it looks like they have other ones too. You look at the bottom right there, look at that. Anyway, yeah, what a mess.
any one of these bundles. Speaking of people
Hell
that
yeah,
need
bundles.
help, the enemy AI programming has been slowly degrading for the last 10 years, and the dev team was asking earlier if they should spend any
Bro,
time
this
fixing
is
it. Here's
sad.
what I'm thinking. Fuck them. Alright, I'll lay them all off. That's what I thought.
True.
Sorry, those are just some associates of mine. I thought I put that on vibrate. Alright, I had some ideas for the story. First off, my wife's had 100 rounds of Botox in our last 2 years of marriage. I haven't seen her emote in years. Use that as the inspiration for the facial animations. I'll send you a tape later.
But I can fight. My pain is constant and sharp.
Actually, I'm already looking at a cutscene right now. I can't tell whether
Oh my
she's
God,
happy, sad, or needs to take a shit. You guys nailed it. Forget what I.
Dude, some of the cutscenes in this game are so fucking bad. Oh man, I'll see if I could try and bring it up. Hold on. Let's see. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Is it this one?
Resentment.
Oh my God, dude. You all ready for this? If you guys have not seen this, get ready. I don't think you guys are ready. Are you guys ready? I don't think you are ready. All right, here's some of the voice acting.
Can grow quietly without much warning after a storm. Mushrooms can too. Shiitake?
Oh. Oh
Shrooms.
my
The
fucking
smell
God.
of dirt, grass, and rain.
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm. Mushrooms can too.
Hold on, wait.
Shiitake?
With like a question mark at that? No shit. Okay. No, I don't know. You're the one fucking talking. Hold on. There's that one. This one, bro.
No.
This is the cutscene. This is the cutscene I'm talking about, bro.
You'll tell me where it is.
Look how bad this shit
do
is.
that. You'll have no reason to let me live. So you won't tell me where it is? No. Then you're of no use to me at all. No.
Dude, this shit only has 18 likes. Criminal. This deserves. The fuck is with the camera? Oh my God, it's much better in Japanese. The English voice acting. What the fuck do you mean it's better in Japanese? What the fuck you want about, buddy? It's bad all the way around. I think the creator is pointing out how stiff the cutscene looks. The fuck is this?
You'll tell me where it is.
Look at this shit,
I
bro.
do that. You'll have no reason to let me live. So you won't tell me where it is? No. Then you're of no use to
Dude, the
me at
fucking zoom ins.
all. No.
Do you remember back in the day, like the Gmod like stuff? That's what that reminded me of, like Gmod animation. Oh
I
lord.
said.
There
Second,
we
with
go.
the GDP of Bosnia invested into this game already, I think the voice acting is where we need to start pinching our pennies in our story-focused game. Have any of you ever heard of AI? It's like a digital robot sweatshop. It's brilliant. Future Fleek here. Now, I can't
AI,
say whether or
true.
not we used the AI, but I will say the end result was indistinguishable from a high-end actor such as Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln. Check this out.
Karate, judo, sumo, samurai. Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi, Subaru.
Sorry, my bad. I had immersive mode on. I turned it off. There you go.
Resentment can grow quietly without
Bro,
much warning
dude.
after a storm.
Now, on a real note, I want you
Was
guys to
that
get your lawyers
AI?
ready to sue anyone that harasses Ubisoft
Oh, yes.
employees. I want the whole world to know that the only people who can harass Ubisoft employees is Ubisoft. Please, everyone, the applause is really unnecessary. I'm but a humble man to the people, the higher tax bracket people. I put on my Prada slippers, one Sudanese leather monk strap at a time, all right? And that's how I made this game the success that it is today. AC Shadows is such a success that our 18,000 employee company just got cucked by a game developed by one man
Sure.
named Tyler. It's such a success that people can't even run Monster Hunter Wilds, and they're still buying it more than Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's such a success, we just shuttered another studio. It's such a success that we just became 10 cents bitch. It's such a success that our stock's hitting 5-year lows. So eat a dick, chuds. Wait until you see how successful we are after Assassin's Creed Crazy Cat Lady drops. Maybe strong feminine energy can take us to new heights. Right here, John.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you don't give this game
Oh my
you're doing
God,
it.
bro.
He's running it back. I mean, holy shit, this is like, oh fuck, further than ever before. Oh, I went to the corner. You won. I win. You won. I win.
Oh my God, bro. This game, there's so much content that I just completely missed out on it. Man, this thing is beautiful. Let's read some of these comments. Let's see. Seeing publishers like Ubisoft switch from units sold to players numbers is one of the shadiest, scummiest moves I've seen in recent memory. It's more disgusting. None of the game journalists bring this up. Not even YouTube channels are talking about it. They just shrug shrugged it off. Actually, I think well, I'm pretty sure the sponsored YouTube channels aren't talking about it, but I think Rev Says Desu, I've been watching him a lot lately. I believe he brings it up, the fact that they talk about its players and not units. So I think it's probably the paid YouTube channels, but there are YouTubers out there talking about that. I guess it just depends on who you watch. Not everybody's gonna know that though, because they did do a lot of sponsored stuff. I love how in addition to having non-Japanese protagonist, we have a non-Japanese endgame villain. It's like poetry, they rhyme. Yeah, man. This is the first Assassin's Creed Shadows I haven't bought on launch day. Valhalla made me question the series. Shadows woke my ass up with smelling salts. Yeah, I haven't bought Assassin's Creed in a while, and I still haven't bought it. I got Assassin's Creed free. I still not interested. I got it free with my CPU. Still don't care. Yeah, Ubisoft, yeah, right here. Probably Rev Says Desu. I'm probably gonna add that to watch later, because I do actually enjoy watching his content. He talks about this stuff too. More of like he's like fun about it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna link this video down in the description below. If you enjoyed it, go check out the original. Go subscribe to Fleekazoid and subscribe to me. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.